For my colour grading experimentation, all three of my pieces were done on Premiere Pro. I only did 3 pieces. I would have liked to do more, as I would have liked to in Night of Piece of Experimentation, but I didn't have time to do it, so I chose 3 as a set number. I tried I tried a lot. So I chose, because mine's films about bipolar, I wanted it to be really raw. I want to see the cold emotions, and I wanted to portray that through colour grading. So I've done colour grading before. I really enjoy it. And previously I've been quite good at it. So when I used a LUTs, I enjoyed it. I'd never used one before, so it was different for me. I used a LUTs and then I edited it with the the Lumetri effect. I found the outcome was really harsh. It was very, very, very cool toned, very blue, and it didn't look very professional. So I think if I was to redo it, I'd need to be maybe use a different LUTs, because the one I used was very blue. So when I edited it, it just kind of made it more blue. But I liked the fact that there are LUTs and there are like baselines for you to edit, which I didn't know. I also then used an adjustment layer. I've used adjustment layers before. I find them really handy because with adjustment layers, you can just copy and paste it and then put it over a bit of footage. So instead of having to go back through and re-edit all the footage, you can just edit an adjustment layer and then copy and paste it into another bit of footage, so it's like all edited. It's a much quicker option. I really enjoy it, but once again, when I edited it, I think I edited it too cool toned. I think I put too much effect on it, and it was, once again, very, very harsh. Then on the third bit I tried, I actually just used like basic colour grading, like changing like the exposure, the saturation stuff, and it came out a lot more natural and a lot more realistic and a lot more professional, but it still had that cool tone that I wanted with it, and I really, really liked that. So I think what I might do is I might combine the adjustment layer technique with just using the basic colour correction. So then it will be much quicker for me, but it will also look more professional, more natural. Because I was really happy with the third outcome. It definitely had that more cool tone range to it, but it wasn't like really obvious that it was edited. Because I used footage from the Silver Lining Playbook. So I used footage from Silver Lining Playbook, which is a film on bipolar. And I used a scene at a therapy office when he's having like this bipolar fit, like it's really like raw and emotional, which is why I wanted to use it, because that's what I want to portray in my piece, which is why I used that piece of footage. But I'm glad I did this piece of experimentation instead of just jumping straight into like it when I come to edit my footage, and not really knowing what I was doing and making it too cool toned or too warm toned, or making it too harsh and just ruining the outcome.